walking very comfortably at that point. We'll have to keep an eye to see if she's able to move on to the finals as we get to the last men's heat. And there are the lane assignments. Justin Johnson out of Clemson. John Burt, the freshman from Texas. There is the athlete. Johnson, the senior out of Clemson.
The bubble on the men is 14:40. That's the 9th fastest time currently. So, boy, the conditions have really made a difference here today. But again, they're the same for everybody. But in the hurdles for men, when you've got a tailwind and you're a taller athlete, that really, really causes some problems.
Bryce Phillips, the junior from Baylor, in lane number 3. Final heat. The top-seeded athletes. And we've got a false start. Let's take a look and see who they charge that one against. It's one and done.
There was some clinches there. I thought even maybe 2. Let's see what happens.
Oh, yeah.
Lane 7.
Yep, lane 7 at the top of your screen.
Lane 7 is disqualified.
That's Tavaski Lewin out of South Dakota. And well, they reset after that false start. We'll go back across to the other side of the track for heat number 1 of the women's race. There was a timing problem, and so we will have to rerun that. We should remind that Jerica Love of Incarnate Word won that heat fairly easily. Quite honestly, I don't remember the time. I don't know if it was competitive, but she's going to get another crack at it.
Here's why it was, you don't remember the time. The clock never stopped. It just kept running. It just kept running.
That's a pretty good reason. And back and forth we go. The women were not quite ready. The full field wasn't there. So after the false start, we'll come back over to the men's side as they're already in their blocks.
Set.
To get in the finals, you got to be under 14:40.
That's the time to beat. Pretty tight race right now. Javier Lopez, Texas A&M Kingsville, and running towards the line, Sven Zellner out of UTEP.
And a good time for him. 13 points, unofficially 6.9 seconds. Let's see what it comes. 72 is what they call it.
Javier Lopez, they rounded up to 13.72. Bryce Phillips finishes in second at 13.94.
All right, we get a lot of guys in